welcome. Long Beach real estate agent. We'll be here to help you, save you money, make you money, not lose money. So let's get going. Long Beach real estate agent. Sell without an agent. You could save yourself lots of money. You could also lose lots of money. Worse still, not even sell your home. So, in our last video when we covered fees and costs, the biggest cost by far is the real estate agent fees. So if you want to find out how to sell your home without using a real estate agent, then keep watching this. Plus, watch the other video on listing your property on the main real estate websites. This is also for buyers as well with this video, you see, because as buying from someone not using a real estate agent can have its own pitfalls. We'll look at how to avoid them later. So the first process for selling your home, to be fair, in effect you'll become a real estate agent working for yourself. So FSBO, for sale by owner, just in case you're wondering, the first point to mention is you'll be responsible legally for all the closing details on your property, such as the title service, settlement fees, owner's title insurance, transfer tax and recording fees. They are the easy parts. Most FSBO find the most challenging parts are the marketing and selling itself, dealing with prospective buyers. Yes, other people coming into your home. Stick with it. Unfortunately, not every prospective buyer is as they should be. One part that a real estate agent, if they do their job properly, is good at is qualifying the prospective buyer. You still do this yourself and it needs to be done. If you feel awkward asking for proof that your buyers are in a position to buy, in other words, being able to say, show me the money, okay, maybe a bit more tactful than that, but it is what you have to be asking in reality. You need to make certain a definite buyer, potential buyer, with the means. If they can't show you proof of funds or pre-approval for loans, then you need to stop wasting time with them. Assume this is all okay for you, and you're prepared to do the legal requirements and full disclosures for your property, then you may be good to go and sell your own property and cutting out the real estate agent costs, those really high fees, and saving yourself a lot of money, potentially. But that's something else that we'll look at a little bit later in the series. But let's have a look now. One thing, assuming all this is okay with you, you're then looking at the marketing. Where do you start? Well, of course, there's 1,001 different ways to market your property. The main one is listing your home on the main listing sites. In the next part of the series, we'll look at the best places to list and the worst places to list, because some of them really, when you see some of the figures, are a complete waste of time, and more importantly, money, which is what you're trying to save. So, a word for buyers buying from owner sellers. While it's fine to buy from someone not using an agent, not all plumbers, school teachers and nurses are capable or have the ability to sell your home. They're good at what they do day after day in their job. Would you put faith in a real estate agent to provide nursing care? No, thought not. It's really down to judgment and asking the owner-seller for details, legal ones, about the property. If they can't provide the answers and legal details, it's unlikely the sale will go ahead. Some are quite inept at putting everything in order before they sell the property, so stay clear of them. As a buyer, don't waste your time. Look for another property. There's lots of properties out there, despite what some of the real estate agents will tell you. They don't all tell the truth. In reality, over 75% though of owner-sellers end up, after failing to sell their home, going to a real estate agent. Now that's quite a high figure, and if this hasn't put you off selling yourself, watch the next video on listing your property and how to put together your property details legally in a way that will sell it, because your property has to be sold. Make no bones about it, and that has to be done by you, the owner-seller, who is now the real estate agent. The most important thing to be with potential buyers though is to be honest. If they ask a question, tell them the answer. It's simple really. We all different, and it may well be you'll be dealing with people you ordinarily wouldn't come across or want to come across. So be adaptable. They don't have to be your lifelong friends. Just accept differences and sell them your house. One advantage that real estate agent has is that potential buyers are more likely to tell them what they did not like about your home. It's unlikely they would turn around to you and say, your house is okay, but it smells of dog, or something to that effect. An agent can find out if you have viewings what are the good points. More importantly, what are the bad points to potential buyers. Maybe something really simple, or it may be something that can't be changed at all. A good agent can possibly get you more money for your home than yourself, but a bad agent can lose buyers and money. So whichever way you go to sell yourself or to get a real estate agent, you have to pick wisely, really wisely, because it's probably the most important asset that you will have, and it has to be handled correctly. Right. So on that basis, do you feel ready to sell your home? Good. We'll continue because there's lots more information for you coming up where we will help you sell your home, because it can be done. But agents can also do a very good job for you, some of them. So when it comes to what value to put on your home, to market it, price is a real key factor. If you overdo and overvalue your property, it could just destroy any chance of buying in the near future. It could put you in a worse position if you have to end up dropping the price at a later date because you get no viewings. Buyers looking at a house know when prices have dropped and get the belief there is a bargain to be had as a seller now must be desperate. They've dropped the price, we need to get in there and offer them silly money, because you will get silly offers. So get the right price to market your property in the first place. So how do you do this? This is easy. Just get a real estate agent around to give you the value rather than overprice, or worse still, underprice your home yourself. Once you're happy with the price you have set, if you're going to sell yourself, you need to list on the property sites. That's the next video in the series, so watch that to find out more. So if you don't want to waste time with the wrong websites, you really need to watch this, because some of the listing sites are quite alarming. For those that are selling their own home, they really are a complete waste of time and money. And there's some terrible facts and figures on some of them, and not just some of the small ones. One of the big ones, big ones, I think you will know the one. You don't always get a fair deal with that, because they make the money through real estate agents. They don't make them from Mr. Joe Blogs trying to sell his home on the cheap, which in effect we're trying to do. So keep watching. So keep watching for the next video in the series, and check in the description for the full free video series on buying or selling our property in Long Beach. Bye for now, see you in the next video.